Hello and good morning. It is patch day. It is story day. It is a good day. Let's go. Tataru. Hi. Newfound adventure. Laverne, how lovely to see you. If you're not in too much of a rush, I was about to make a pot of tea. Would you like a cup? I personally prefer coffee, which is what I have in my hand right now, which I will be drinking throughout this MSQ. But my character will take your tea, I guess. Take a seat then, and I'll find us something to nibble on as well. Do have something to eat as well. I will try to wait on that until I'm done with the story, though.
It's so much quieter these days without everyone around. Not that I'm pining for your return, you understand. I have my sources, and I know that each and every one of you is doing well and keeping busy with your endeavors. Meanwhile, I'm left with a surplus of free time and the question of how to make the most of it. What about you? Any plans for the immediate future?
So, I mean, there's a list? A grand new adventure, of course. I'm gonna go with that. But, personally, I still need to clear P4S. I still want to do all of the ultimates. And then we'll see. But for now, a grand new adventure, of course.
Traveling to the edge of existence and back wasn't enough? Well, if that's the case, I might have a suggestion for you.
Oh, tell me more.
You've fought bravely and selflessly, helping those in need and saving our star from unimaginable threats. For your deeds, you've been hailed as the champion of Eorzea and a host of other incredible things. But why not put those titles aside for a while?
Yes, let's do it.
Acquit yourself as a simple adventurer again and travel the world in search of wonder.
Where to start? I mean, who knows what mysteries are still waiting to be discovered? I know who knows, and they already told me, so the better question for me is, where to start?
Oh, with so many exciting places to choose from, it's hard to narrow it down. But I believe I have the perfect destination in mind.
Oh? Tell me more.
Thavnair. That's where you should go next.
I mean, I was basically going home.
I doubt you were able to squeeze in a proper tour of Radzat the last time you were there. What with the burning skies and rampaging monsters and so forth. And I'm sure Vritra would be pleased to see you. Then there's the bounty itself. The Empire's presence in the region was always a deterrent to exploration. So if you've a mind to sail that sea, now's your chance.
Let's go.
Just think of all the new experiences you could have.
There it is. There he is.
Have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the bounty?
Not yet, but let's go.
As the bearer of Azem's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much.
Oh, I know that look. That's an adventurer ready to take on the world. In anticipation of an occasion like this, I was planning to gift you a new set of traveling clothes, but it's still a work in progress.
Oh? Oh.
Shouldn't take much longer now, though, so sit tight and I'll have the last few bits sewn up before you can finish another cup of tea.
Coffee. New outfit! You're the best. Make sure it has pockets. Yes! Yes! Oh, I need pockets for all my job stones. Oh, and she actually sits there and stitches. Oh my god, that's perfect.
Stitch in here and trim in there. Knot the threads with love and care.
Oh.
Just a little more to go. I'm sure you're still brimming with excitement.
You have no idea, Tataru.
I'm one with the needle. See how the fabric surrenders to my whims.
Excuse me? That's what Zodiac basically said. Didn't we
Don't
fall
worry.
asleep?
I'll make sure the lining has plenty of pockets for all your little treasures. I swear adventurers are worse than children when it comes to hoarding every feather and leaf and animal hide they come across.
I mean...
Oh, we mustn't forget the waterproofing. Gods forbid you forget to disrobe before plunging into the sea, or a river, or a piping hot bath.
This is so amazing. I can't. Is that the void?
And thus I am returned.
That is the void. And who was that? Title card, though. And thus I am returned.
Ah, you're awake.
I mean, I have an idea who that is. I hope it's just the Void Avatar.
My apologies. I do get a little carried away with my sewing. You seem awfully cheerful. Pleasant dream? Or are you just looking forward to the next chapter of your grand saga?
The latter, I'm not sure what to think about that.
Either way, I
dream.
promise to provide you with new apparel, and so I shall.
Thank you.
If you'll accompany me to the Diamond Forge, we can put the finishing touches on your outfit. Shall we?
Do I know where the Diamond Forge is? Okay. just to make this a little bit... Oh, that's the Diamond Forge. That makes sense, I guess. Oh my god. Tataru, there she is. Observe as the artiste refines her piece into a masterpiece. And no napping this time. I only need a moment. You'll see. A little more room in the shoulders. Open up the cuffs. A final adjustment. Whatever. That was too fast for me. Also, I need to go through this one again. All done. Let's see how it looks on the mannequin. I love it. Well, what do you think? Doesn't it just scream ready for a bold new adventure? It sure does. I love this outfit so much. I'm so glad you've outdone yourself, Tataru. Thank you. No, I'm pretty sure she would never take money from us, so she'll take the compliment. Oh, stop. You'll make me blush. If you really want to thank me, though, all I ask is that you wear this on your travels. Oh, I shall. I absolutely will. Or at least anywhere lots of adventurers might gather. They'll look at you, a famous hero, and wonder, wherever did he purchase those stylish yet practical garments? And before you know it, hordes of new customers will be climbing over each other to place orders at Tataru's boutique. I can hear it now. The merry clink of gil overflowing from my coffers. Sweet music to my ears. Yeah, oh, including the earrings even. And the necklace. Wayfarers. Nah, oh, I love it. Alright, I have to change immediately. I love the outfit I have right now. I have to change. Burgeoning merchant empires aside, you must be excited to start a fresh chapter of your life. New places to go, new people to meet. I often wonder how you remember all your experiences and exploits without taking at least a few notes. Oh, maybe you should start doing just that. You never know when some odd past detail may become relevant, or if one day you'll take a blow to the head and forget the better part of the past decade. So, to keep in mind in any case. Yes! Collection expanded! The unending codex. I will go through these later. But we're getting so much all at once. Alright, that's everything we have in here right now. That's amazing. The Unending Codex is now available on a collection in the duty section of the main menu. New entries for permanent terms and characters will be added to the Codex as you progress with the main scenario quests. Gonna wait until those additions are gone. Bountiful Ruins. As the former receptionist and sometimes intelligence gatherer of the science, allow me to offer you a word of advice. Do not expect juicy rumors to just simply fall into your lap. Adventurers rely on gossip, and the best places to pick up information are taverns and markets. At present, you only have a broad destination in mind. When you arrive in Fifth Near, I suggest you explore your options at Marit's Mayhem, the finest drinking establishment in Ras Al-Han. Charm the employees, and they will not only point you in the direction of the local telltalers, but also share with you the tricks for loosening their tongues. Now, I really must be getting back to running my boutique. Enjoy the journey, Laverne, and may fair fortune find you. This is amazing. I love every single bit and piece of this. Holy shit. Best patch ever. Oh, I wanted to change my outfit. Let's do that now. Okay. Marie's Mine. Don't know what that means. If, like, Marie is obviously a name, but Mayhain might actually be something. Bum, 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 bum. So many people here, which is going to screw over with my frame rate. Aww. And they are in perfect sync. I love it. Alright. Not yet here. Oh, there is... Why didn't I never see this? Ooh! On the run by the eponymous Marie, this Mayhem offers light meats and beverages, with the main draw being its myriad varieties of liquid distilled by local alchemists. Foreign visitors are often entranced by the stage performers whose movements incorporate elements of traditional Wagnerian dance. I love this new system. It might literally be that they put that here so people check out the new system. Milail. Okay. Welcome to Ramid's Mayhem. Hey. Oh, hello. I didn't recognize you at first. Are you here alone? Let me find you a table. Ruins beneath a bounty? Would you be speaking of the sunken treasure vaults? We have one regular, a historian, in fact, who could tell you all about it. Ah, there he is, Professor Gelheen. Thought I saw him come in. Although a somewhat private sort, the professor is quick to befriend those who share his fondness for the Mayhain's unique beverages. Offer him any drink from our selection, he should happily share everything he knows about the vault you seek, and a few other odd bits besides. Whatever you buy for him is on the house, by the way. If Marie found out I took a coin from Fafneir's savior, she would have me scoring pots for a week. Nice! Keep your purse strings tight, friend. We will cover whatever you purchase for the professor or yourself. Awesome! Yes? The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. Oh, don't worry, there are none. I am not registering for any duty right now. And what may I do for you, my Eorzean friend? I want to ask you about the sun... No. Oh, just a friendly chat. How about a drink? Well, I certainly wouldn't say no to a drink freely offered. And offered for free. Here we are, one of Marie's finest. Enjoy. Ah, lovely. Bottoms up. Hey, I don't even have to do the noise myself. Gelheen empties his cup in a single pull. I'm not going to do that, but I will have a drink myself right now. Hot chocolate and coffee, by the way. Not in the same cup, of course. That was very kind of you, sir, but I know when I'm being softened up. What is it that you want from me? Oh, chasing down that old tale, are you? It does seem to appeal to the adventurers at heart. Now, where to begin? Might I assume you've heard of Al-Jadal? He was Khan of the Ori tribe, which sailed to Fafnir from the mainland, and a key figure in the history of Rezat-Han. His decision to aid the Akasadora is what ultimately won them the war against the Gashazura, thus allowing our predecessors to lay the foundation for this thriving city-state. The truly fascinating stories, however, concern his grandson, Al-Shaddal III, who was known for his deeds as a satrap in Rezat-Han's earlier days. Some attest that this man traveled to another world entirely and returned with glittering riches. Others that he brokered an alliance with a certain worm of the first brute. Then there's a tale of the sunken vault, the one you seem most curious about. According to this legend, Al-Shaddal III claimed a small island somewhere in the middle of the bounty. There he built a structure reaching clear to the bottom of the sea, a deep and secret storehouse, and looked all his worldly wealth within. In the centuries since, whenever a natural disaster or hardship befell Rezat-Han, folk would remember that tale of hidden treasure. Hearty souls would set out to claim their fortune, but precious few ever made it home. Would you like to hear more? Apologies, I have a slight tickle. Oh, my cup appears to be empty. Malil, another round for the professor. Keep it coming. I see we've reached an understanding. You're a sharp one, adventurous. Not more for the professor. Oh, that was a splendid day to visit the main. I love everything about this. He gulps down his news drink with gusto. Where we are? Yes, those who had returned from seeking the treasure vault refused. We flatly refused to speak of what they saw. This could scourge other snake. Quite the opposite. Such accounts only serve to feed the legend, and the golden lure grew stronger than ever before. That reminds me of something Azama was saying. Azama is a fellow connoisseur of spirituous votables. Yes, he is. Anyway, he was saying that one of his acquaintances went after the treasure himself. Hasn't been seen since he set sail, I hear. But he did have... no, I can't say no more. You seem a generous sort. What kind of man would I be to encourage what is clearly a foolhardy quest? My word sent you to your death. I could never live myself. I am no stranger to peril. Sorry. Is that so? Well, perhaps it is your turn to tell a tale, then. What manner of dangers have you faced? I think until I'm done with all of my stories, you'll be in, like, 6 feet under. The very edge of existence. From anyone else, I'll try to believe it, but I recognize you now. You are the hero of the final days. Drink. I need another drink to settle my nerves, Emilio. More of the same, if you please. As you wish, but this one is on your coin, Professor. And he drains yet another cup dry. I want that map, mister. Give me the map. Anyway, you being who you are, I suppose, wouldn't hurt to see a little more. As friend of Azimuth, he was desperate to buy a treasure map, one which showed the way to the entrance of the vault. Seems he could only get it from some merchant, which is... forget. I just ring it out to you, my best friend. Malil, more drinks. A signal for water instead. Yeah, let's go. What a wonderful and perfect waitress she is. Your drinks, sir. Ah, marvelous, I am parched. Gulps down a cup of water. That was water! Did you tell her to bring me water? Still, that's probably for the best. Very kind of you, really. My head will certainly thank you in the morning. I seem to have overindulged. I am putting my mind over the words of Master Jolzan. Be wary how much of the drink we swallow, lest it swallow you. Forgive me. I will subject you to no more of these unseemly things. If you want to speak with Azana, well, as I said, we share a taste for the Mayhan's fine spirits. He probably came in as we were talking. I wish you fortune in finding your fortune. You appear to have learned all that Julian has to share regarding the undersea vaults. To find out more, you will need to locate a man by the name of Azama. Cool. Sounds good. All the players are slowly loading in. As everything around also slowly tickles in. I do want to see if he has another... There he is. Perhaps I should find myself a new pastime. Maybe. Is Melil somewhere? There she is. Wonderful. The professor was able to help you, I hope? He was. And I would like to tip you, like... You know... A lot? You've been immeasurably helpful. Yes, I am Azama. And who might you be? All true, I'm afraid my friend took a ship out in search of Ajadal's legacy. I've been watching for sales ever since. I tried to dissuade him, of course, but he refused to listen. All he could talk about was finding that vault. That look in his eyes, I knew it wasn't common gold or jewels he lusted after. He was hunting Ajadal III's other worldly hoard, and his ambition would not be denied. I see it in you too, that appetite for the mysterious and the unknown. But I will not attempt to turn you from your path. I know too well the futility of that endeavor. So I'll tell you what my friend taught me, how he convinced a merchant in the bazaar to give him the rough location of the vault's entrance. It seems this merchant, one Jajal, I believe, is selling a map which shows the exact route, but my friend's purse was too light for its exorbitant price. With what meager wealth he had, he instead paid to learn that there are ruins on a small island somewhere in the bounty, and within those ruins hides the path to the vaults deep below. If you truly intend on seeking Ajadal's treasure, I suggest you put your affairs in order. I wish things were different, but I do not believe my friend is ever coming home. Okay, let's get us a map. Please be voiced. I wouldn't expect so, seeing as we're in it. Oh, that's a lot of people.
Please, Ashal, please! You must let me have that treasure map!
That is indeed a lot of people who want that treasure map. Let's let that run through here.
What's all this about?
My mother and father were slaughtered by monsters. My baby sister, still too young to fend for herself. Can you spare us no kindness? So, you hope to find your fortune? And what? You expect me to surrender my wares for pity's sake? What have you to offer in payment? As I thought. Come back when you've more than rags to your name. This is no mere treasure map. It is a guide to the vaults of Arzadal III, one of the great satraps of Radzat Han, and a direct descendant of Alzadal Khan.
A map to Alzadal's legacy?
So he says. A fake, I'd wager.
This is no fake. The parchment is marked with an arcane glyph of passage.
Is
You
it
may
now?
find the ruins hidden in the bounty, but you won't be setting foot inside without this in your possession. A priceless artifact it is, discovered amongst the rubble in the aftermath of the final days, and lovingly restored by yours truly.
Sure.
This map is the key to fabulous riches, and I'll be the king of fools to simply give it away. Be glad I am no such king boy. Your scrawny-eyed had never returned with that treasure alive.
How about you give me the map and I don't kill you?
Oh, cruel fate! Why must you tempt me with
I wouldn't kill
wealth
him.
I am powerless to claim?
But how about you give me the map?
How I shall envy the one who purchases that precious map. Whatever they pay will be but pittance against the golden hoard they stand to uncover.
Good boy. Oh, I see what the child is doing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
What of you, sir? Fighting man of your stature would surely relish the challenge of recovering Alzadal's lost fortune.
A fortune, you say?
The simple trick of a trade. Estinian, please.
If I had but the strength to seize that treasure, my starving sister would never want for food.
The oldest trick in the book. No, don't do it.
I'll take it. Will this cover the price?
Oh no. How much did you pay?
Well met, my friend. Someone is dressed for adventure.
Always am.
But why Favner of all places? Knowing you, I suspect there's more to your plans than sightseeing and shopping. Ruins beneath the bounty. Curious. And here I've acquired a map to just such a site.
Oh. How much did you pay? You're worse.
With that sale, I do believe I've earned the rest of the day off. Thank you for your patronage, sir, but if you'll excuse me.
You're worse than off, you know.
Needn't mind us.
Yeah, he's packing up and will never be seen ever again, don't you worry.
And now I fleece one of the heroes of the final days. Pray the sisters were looking elsewhere.
Yep. You fleeced him good.
This map may or may not be genuine. Either way, we'll need a ship to find out for sure.
I never took you for a treasure hunter. Well, he will have to get the money back you just spent one way
Lest
or
you
another.
misunderstand, I seek the treasure not for myself. If such a fortune truly exists, then it could help ease the struggles of those who lost their loved ones in the final days.
That is true.
I hope to do for Thavnir what you and Alphino did for the Alamegans when you recovered the Mad King's trove.
Ah, good boy. Also, where did you learn about that?
Come now. You know Alphino needs little encouragement when it comes to recounting the tales of your shared exploits.
Touché. Touché.
Speaking of precocious lads, that boy in the bazaar was clearly an accomplice of the merchant.
Ooh, has he learned?
Suppose his role was to draw the attention of the crowd and add weight to the merchant's bold claims.
Mm-hmm.
Transparent act for the most part. It was not all mummery. The need to provide for his sister rang true enough.
Oh.
Thus, if some portion of the profits end up in that waif's pockets, then I will consider it money well spent. Whether the map
Aw.
leads us to the vault or not.
You're growing soft there, Stinian. I like it.
You are coming along, yes?
I mean, are you really asking? Shall we split the expenses? Naturally. Naturally.
I thought as much. Now, let's see about securing a vessel.
Shouldn't be too hard, I hope. I hope he listened to all of this.